Okay, folks, I gotta be honest with you. What has happened is, I tried to make a colorless Eldrazi Legacy video. I shot and recorded the whole thing, and OBS decided my microphone was not allowed to work. That is infuriating. And I tried to, and I've failed making videos in the past here on this channel. That's nothing new. So I decided, oh, let me just do the replays, and I'll do the thing where I go through the replays one at a time and I'll explain what happened. They're not as good videos as when it's happening in real time, but at least I could salvage it. Only to find that Mitgo's replay feature is broken. It just won't show the old videos at all. So I have these videos that have no volume attached to them, and my editing systems that I use here need volume to function. So there's not a lot I can do in that regard to try and fix that old footage. And because colorless Eldrazi aggro is such a hard deck to play, and I managed to win 3 matches, I didn't want to go through that slog again, at least not this week. So, in an attempt to put something out, I decided to pull the last commander deck I've made. It was forever ago, when I was still playing at a spot in the area where I live that has since stopped running these events, but here is Karn Legacy Reforged. I pulled a Karn Legacy Reforged out of a collector pack, and I wanted to make them. So here's my deck, and this deck is just things I already owned. I didn't buy anything to make this deck. I just simply had things I already owned in paper and threw it together. And this is the paper list 1-to-1. Essentially, you just want to make a whole bunch of artifacts, get Karn out, and then poop out bigger artifacts. Now, the area I was playing at, we weren't playing CEDH by any stretch of the imagination, but we also weren't playing pure casual. There was a point system in place which didn't want you to win before turn 4. It didn't want you to kill all players at the same time, but you did get points for knocking players out. You did get points for saving players. You did get points for first blood. But, you know, if you comboed, you lost points. So it was a very interesting commander meta. So you didn't have necessarily a rule 0 discussion so much as you had the normal commander ban list. And if you played pure CDH decks, you would essentially not win the event because the point system was designed around it. So while this is a very powerful deck, absolutely, it's based off the colorless Eldrazi deck from Commander Masters or Commander Legends or whatever it was. It's not pure CDH in my opinion. It's not fully tuned because it's just what I already owned. Now, of course, there's Mana Vault because I own a Mana Vault, and there's, you know, Grim Monoliths because I own those too because I play Legacy. So I'm not going to pretend this is a level 7 deck. This is like a level 8, level 9, but it's not CEDH. Now, before, you used to only be able to play Mitgo in practice rooms for EDH. And that would cause a lot of people to look at your deck and go, oh no, that's CEDH. And you couldn't have those conversations. So you had a lot of people salt scooping. But now, now, if we go to the constructed tab and we click Commander, there's actually a Commander League. Look at this. There's Competitive Commander League. I could have swore there was another one too. Commander Open Play, Reform Brawl Open Play. All right. I thought there was a non-competitive one as well. But let's go ahead and change this to Karn. I feel like I'm just going to go up against CDH decks in a competitive league. View info. And when you click view info, it talks about Outlaws of Thunder. Oh, Commander Corner. Here we are. I thought there was a friendly commander that was based on votes, because this is based on wins, and I am so not going to win in a CDH game. What happened to the friendly commander league? So my options are to play the competitive commander league and get pub stomped, or to go back into open play and deal with exactly what I didn't want to talk about. 8, 9, no infinite combos. Well, I don't have any infinite combo. You know what? Let's play this one, folks. Oh, nope, it disappeared. See, this is why I was looking forward to the other type of Commander League, because Competitive Commander League, that's just CEDH, right? And there's no way a non-tuned CEDH deck wins. Also, changing to my proper deck might, you know, help at some point. 3 to 4. Anyone can join. Wrong, but not siege. I don't know what to put, folks. Let's try that. Man, it's hard. And with Commander, it's always a little hard because everything's CEDH unless you're playing with people you know. You can try and ask people to not play CEDH, as I'm trying to, but that's what you get. Let's see what happens here. All right, we've won the die roll. Yes, I would love to play first. Hand seems fine. Has a Worn Power Stone. Has lands. Has a Maze Mind Tome. Let's see, what's our opponent's playing? Lissa, okay, I've played against that before. I haven't played against that before. Okay, Galta. So opponents are doing strong things. So doesn't seem like anyone who shouldn't have wandered in has wandered in. Treasure Vault. Nah, let's just play Darksteel Citadel and pass. Just yield until my turn. All right, opponents, what do you got? City of Brass into Soul Warden or something Soul Warden-y? Esper Sentinel. Okay, that is a good card. There we are. I'm not gonna be the first one to play into the Esper Sentinel. Halfling, that's fun. But I'm not gonna let Elisa get a whole bunch in their hand. So I'll just play out a Wastes and just Vaughn. Remember, folks, don't let people draw cards if you don't have to. Authority of the Consuls. Wow, they're just playing a fun deck over there. Black-white fun stuff. Ethereum Sculptor. Okay, playing an artifact deck. A Meek Stone. Okay, so that's unfortunate. And he let our opponent draw cards, so I don't feel bad with this. Oh, everyone's just letting them draw cards now. The problem is, the All Is Dust is not going to get rid of the Meek Stone. It does actually hose the Galta players, so at least there's two of us in this. A Wastes. Well, we're past playing Wastes at this point, so let's play the Treasure Vault. There's really no reason to rush out Karn, because it's going to come into play tapped, and then it's going to not untap. I don't get to draw a card. Here's my Maze Mind Tome. Scry, so I can just not pay attention to the turn anymore. Sculpting Steel. Copy of the artifact on the battle. No, let's bottom that. We need something to get us in this game. At least the All Is Dust will take out the Authority of the Consuls if it goes off. Vampiric Tutor. They're searching for the perfect card or a land. Just a white mana source that doesn't ping them every turn. Playing a City Brass in a 2-color deck is actually kind of rough. I tend not to play those unless I'm playing like 3 or more colors. All right, what did you want to tutor up upon? A Jeweled Lotus. Okay. Guess I want to get Lisa out? Chrome Mox. Wow. That might be more CEDH than I was expecting, but at least the Meek Stone exists, so it only gets to hit us once. Guess I need to find one of my keys to untap things, and that'll be a way I get around some of this problems. They want 6 mana. One Latent Tutor. The One Ring. Okay. So we know who the problem is at this table. Wouldn't be surprised if they swing at me. Yep. I kind of need that Meek Stone to exist so Galta just doesn't run Stompy all over them. Please pay the tax, opponent. Please. Pretty please. Don't just let... Yeah, okay, great. I actually paid the tax. That's great. Galter player is a little upset that the Lisa player has put so much into their deck. But this is again the problem with playing with people you don't know. People like to win games of Magic. People especially like to win games of Magic against players that they feel don't have as much for them. There's a whole list of people who would be more than happy if their opponent just sat there, drew lands, and discarded cards and not actually played the game. It does make Commander a little difficult, but we do seem to have an understanding at the table of who the problem is. The question is, how do we stop this one player who has clearly come a little bit more prepared than the rest of us? Hulking Raptor. Oh, it's like a Uldrami's Vineyard on a Raptor, except it doesn't help your opponents because it was a card printed recently. Remember when cards had downsides? I don't. Age Ring Network. Next turn we do get the double mana. All right, we do get to pay for the Esper Sentinel tax. We lose 2 life off of Lisa, and this comes out. We do get to blow up a lot next turn though, so go ahead and Maze Mind Tome now. No, we don't need any. Next turn we get to All Is Dust, blow up a whole bunch. Hopefully the Authority of the Consuls unlocks the Galta player a bit. Demonic Tutor. Hopefully the Galta player doesn't scoop. I feel salt levels rising from that corner of the table, because I kind of need them to take a chunk out of the Lisa player. Get to go get whatever they want. Blood Chief Ascension. Okay, so that's another win con, because now they can just get the Mind Crank and just win the game. So now, let me guess, me again? Yeah. Oh well. Now we just have to hope that All Is Dust goes off without a hitch, and we should be able to get there. Play their commander. Yep. See what they exile. Actually want to just stomp on my upkeep until there, because then I can Maze Mind Tome, see if I find anything better. Mystical Tutor, High Tide, Long-Term Plus. Well, luckily, they might counter me, because it seems like they've found a way to win here. But hopefully the All Is Dust sets everyone back a little bit. But if they have the counter, they have the counter. Great Hinge. Glad that's gonna blow up. Keep try. Wastes. No more wastes, please. These only cards that do stuff. Mishra's Factory. Technically that does. What do I need? Oh, that's a Temple of the False God. That's for a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we just have it for All Is Dust. Nope, can't pay it. Thought I was gonna be. This resets the board a bit. Build until there. What's their play now? The One Ring. Yeah, we knew about that. All right. There's nothing we could do with the One Ring, but at least the Galta player's unlocked now. Crypt Shore. Staff of Domination. That's another win con, I believe. The Galta player going. Hunted Troll. Please give me the fairies. Please target me. Why? Why are you giving them to an opponent you think might help you? Why Why are you giving him to the one who's meek stoning you? This is how much people don't trust artifact decks. He gave the fairy tokens to the player that's actively meek stoning him. Please draw something of note. Foundry Inspector. That is something of note. Actually, play Cauldron Complete. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I think I could just play Metalwork Colossus. Yeah, no, I just get to play Metalwork Colossus. Can't do anything to the Lisa player. Guess I'll just attack Meekstone as trample. They can put a fairy in front of it if they want to save themselves alive. All right, I think that's everything I got. But now I can move the Cauldron Complete to the Metalwork Colossus and come in for a lot. You know what? I'll just snap in some life. Sanctum of Ugin. No, thank you. Actually, Karn comes in as an 11/11 too, doesn't he? So we have things to do. We do. We're not out of this. We're not in an amazing spot, truth told, but we're not out of this. The Lisa player can just recast the Lisa, taking 2, but then that thing has lifelink, which is always a problem. I think I'll have to take a swipe at the Lisa player. Plays a Cloud Key. I have one of those deck. Probably naming Artifact. Yep, Artifact. Staff of Domination. Sure thing. Drawing another card with Mindstone. Galt is back. I mean, their Galt is not even that expensive at this point. They're only going to be able to hit once, although I'm willing to bet they can one-hit with the Galta. Seiju targeting what? Oh, the Meekstone's gone. That's interesting. Okay, so the Meekstone got taken care of, which is great. So now my Germ tokens evap. That changes a lot of my... Orvo, Lord of Garenbrig. Big stompy dude. Doesn't have death touch. Gives up on the Lisa, really. Mere Battlesphere. Well, that seems like a great play for later. For right now, back. He goes down to 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get to do this used. Oh, this does do 2. Great. Okay. Now I can play Foundry Inspector. As long as I keep open the Sneaky Mistress for as a help. Okay. In the chat, if you're wondering, is why I don't let people see the chat. Yeah, the chat is getting a little spicy. They are not having a good time over there. I want the end step of my pillow. They get to draw cards. So many cards. There's a Polluted Delta. Go get Scrubland. I mean, it can't just be to replay Lisa, right? That can't be the play. Ball Ritual. Oh, okay, are they just gonna go off now? To be fair, I have an 11/11 Karn in play, so I'm not exactly innocent, shall we say. Boromir. No mana was cast to counter the spell. Everything gets indestructible. Ring tempting. I feel like that even stops the silly blue player, doesn't it? Lisa comes back out. They're at 10. It looks like we're gonna put a counter on Mage Ring Network at my pillow's end step here. Hopefully, Boogeyman and my pillows are so angry at each other. The Galta and the my pillows thing are just so angry that they take each other out, and then I just have to get rid of the Kaho player. Drawing another card. Seems like they're trying to draw into something. Johora's Familiar. That thing Shroud. I guess they could attack me in the air if they're really feeling spicy, but we seem to have a rivalry between the Galta and the Lisa player. I don't have a lot of cards anymore, though. That's not the best, if we're being honest. Like, that's never what you want to see. Oh, I want to fix my green screen there. I am so professional. Wayward Swordtooth. Should just be able to play a Galta, right? Here comes Galta. Man, I played a lot of Magic Online, but the saltiest players are definite ones. They are getting so angry. He's just going for, yeah, he's going for Boogeyman. Oh, because you just sack it, right? That could gain life? No way. He's actually letting, oh, I guess it doesn't, yeah, because that's only 4 damage. Okay. A lot of salt going on in the chat. Significant amount of bad words. Lots of gamer words. Oh no. Oh dear. Can I put a thing on Majoring Network? I guess it doesn't really matter. If I have anything that can just win me this outright, we get a whole bunch of mana. We have mana. We have anything to do with mana. 7 mana. Okay, well, Mere Battlesphere now costs nothing. Liquid Metal Torque. Well, that doesn't really. Here comes Mere Battlesphere. All right, and a Liquid Metal Torque. My board looks impressive. All it does. Look impressive. All right, so I don't think the Galta player with 1 card in hand can really do me too much problems, so I'll just put a thing on. Now that's a Soul Land. That's nice. Still worried about the Lisa player because they still have a 1 ring. So let's go there. Let's go there. Yeah, why not? Let's just try and get rid. His salting off in the comments aside. Karn, sure. He should go to 5 or 4, something like that. Goes to 5. Hopefully the My Pillow guy, the Galta player, spends time ruining that guy's day. Goes to 2 from the 1 ring. So they're dead to the 1 ring if they don't have something. Let's be honest, they could just farewell, and then even I'm in the Stone Age. Orcish Bowmaster, sure. So you get a ping. Ping's a fairy, okay. So for as all of his trying and carrying on, he is still playing the game. Again, you guys can't see the chat because it is straight up inappropriate, but you know, they're still trying. They have to get rid of the 1 rings. And honestly, I'm kind of rooting for them to figure something. Oh, okay. That still doesn't fully do it, though. They can go get something, however. You get a Soul Warden. Oh, okay, so that's how they're going to try and gain life. But that's all they do. The players can just ignore the Lisa player, right? Oh, but not even casting it. Okay. I would have thought you put yourself to 1 and cast it, and then you hope creatures kind of show up. I think they're literally just, on the player's upkeep, they stop them from playing spells. They really are just still playing the game for some reason. All right, is this coming at me yet? Oh, they die from the flyer. That's great. Oh, man. So let's be fair. Galta player's still a little scary. I can make Karn a 16 with the Cauldron Complete. I don't know if that's a good idea. You can draw cards with staff. That's not the worst thing to happen. And don't get me wrong, I got a big old board here. I don't know how I translate that into victory, however. I do think I moved the Cauldron Complete to the Karn because I have a lot of mana and nothing really to do. Hunter's Insight. Ooh, owie. So they're going to draw a million cards. That was a good card to have in your last couple. If they attack me, I do think I just fully block and don't let them, because I don't want them to draw cards. And like, yeah, I lose a lot of mana. But I feel like not letting them draw cards is the correct move. Unless they just attack the blue player, in which case I just have to try and like hope. But clearly you attack the blue player, draw a whole bunch of cards. Otherwise I'm going to stop you from drawing cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're not drawing cards. No. So 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, that's it. They're still going on in the chat, by the way. In case you're wondering, they're still actively going after each other. Like the guy's been eliminated and he's still just going at it. Okay. Now Galta player doesn't draw any cards, which is great. Oh, I could have Mishra's Factory and killed Galta. Now I feel silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do get 8 free mana. So whatever I find is going to do stuff. Soul Ring. Oh, that sucks so much. What am I doing here? Okay, so I attack with the 3 big stompers, leave the mirror token back, switch the Cauldron Complete to the mirror token. So then I have a blocker for the blue or for the green. Okay, let's do that. Add it. They block the Karn with the Wayward Swordtooth, take 15. Okay, they're not going to block with the Wayward Swordtooth at all. That's neat. They take a whole bunch. They Soul Ring, and there. And now I have a strong mirror. Literally nothing else. All right, go for it, people. Oh, you know what? I should, before I forget, put a thing on the mage ring. You know, in case I ever need more mana. All right, and now do what you gotta. Oh, do they have a Cyclonic Rift? That would be on. Looks like Cyclonic Rift. Portal to Phyrexia. Woof. Welp. Can I stop yielding? Nope. Kinda wanted my Mishra's Factory to do stuff, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll explode the treasure vault at the end of my pillow's turn, because that'll turn into 1, 2, 3, 4 treasure tokens to help get the Metalwork Colossus back. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work because it has to be colorless spells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Done. Draw. Nothing here. Platinum Empyrean. Maybe later. So sack 2 treasure. That goes back to my hand. Play this. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Equip. They can just... Oh, they don't have blue mana. So this is gonna hurt. They do get to put a Battle Sphere in play, though. That's not, like, the most impressive. Then Karn. 6. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thought I had enough to do that, but I don't anymore. Are gonna give up on a treasure token, though. And here comes Karn. So the Galta player only has 1 card in hand. The blue player has a lot, and they're about to get probably Mere Battle Sphere, I have to assume. Yeah, Mere Battles. They need the blockers. Please lose the flip. Go to 3. That would make this so much easier. They do go to 3. All right. They do just get to, I don't know. Oh, sure. They do just get to bounce the Metalwork Colossus. That's a thing that happens. I get to draw a card. I get to draw more cards. Hopefully the Galta player does something, so it's not just me. Well, then again, this guy's a 3, and he could just get taken out by his own mana crypt. Vault. Untap target creature that has an, that's not. Unwinding Clock. I don't own one of those. That is rough. Does this gain life? Yeah. Okay, Staff of Dominance can gain. So this is bad. Here they come. Owie. So clearly I'm just flinging everything against my opponent here. I should really bounce card in my base. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll get 8 mana so I can even Platinum Empyrean. Yep, my pillows scoop the game, which isn't good. Please be something of note. Staffing stuff now. Tap target creature. Oh, okay, yeah. That also kind of annoying. Worm Coil Engine. The question is, do I feel like I'm gonna die or not? Because I can always just, or how much to tap a creature? 5. I don't quite have that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They can just bounce it with your spell bomb. 8, I can play Platinum or I can play Worm Coil Engine. So play Worm Coil Engine. Try and put that. Bounce 1 thing. You could also just like use a single thing to stop the Karn. Here we are. Bounce the Worm. There goes a fairy token. Oh, they're gonna use a mirror instead. Sure. 1, 2, 4, 5. So we can replay. At least the spell bomb's gone now. So if I survive, I can put down Platinum Empyrean and hope they just don't have a way to kill it. Great. I don't understand why they didn't block with the Thought Monitor to then can portal it again, but maybe they just forgot about it. They are at 0 cards, so hopefully the Staff of Domination gets used mostly to do that. Solemn they can do. And put out the Foundry Inspector. Sure thing. Please take 3 damage. Take 3 damage. Take 3 damage. Oh, they won the flip. Darn. They're playing something big now. Oh no, they're just drawing cards. If I survive, I think the Platinum Empyrean will stall the game out enough for me to actually do something. Oh, they scooped the match and they GG'd. I don't know why. Draw a card? I don't know why they did that. No, it decided I was done. Anyway, let's go to wrap up. All right, folks. So hope you enjoyed this little foray into Commander just because I needed something lighthearted. I like the Karn deck. That was actually surprisingly a good game of Commander, all salt aside, and that's why I don't put the chat on the screen. You know, it's really hard to get good Commander games online, especially when you're not talking to people because the politics kind of go way down. But hey, a W is a W somehow, not sure why, but hey, I'll take it. Hopefully next week, when I'm a little bit less annoyed that I lost an entire video with the Eldrazi deck, I'll try that again. But in the meantime, thank you folks for watching. If you have anything you want to email me, go ahead and do so at heydummyplaythis@gmail.com. That's heydummyplaythis@gmail.com. And I'll catch you folks next time. Later.